All right, hello friends. So we are ready for lesson 4.8 in math. Yesterday we talked about area and perimeter. We want to remember that perimeter is the outside, all the outside edges of a shape, and the perimeter is that entire area on the middle. Okay, when we figured out the area yesterday, we counted the squares to see what the area was, but also talked about how that is length times width. And then our perimeter, we added up the outside of all four sides of our shapes. Okay, so today this says, on the centimeter grid below, draw one rectangle with short sides 3 centimeters and long sides 5 centimeters. Then draw a second rectangle with short sides 1 centimeter and long sides 15 centimeters. We're going to label the side lengths of both rectangles and then figure out and record the area and perimeter of each rectangle. All right, so let me get my drawing tools going here. All right, so if I want my shape to have 3 centimeters, so 1, 2, 3, and then 5 centimeters across, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my shape would look like that, okay? And then I would have 3 centimeters on my side right here, 3 centimeters on the other side, okay, and then across the top we would have 5 centimeters, okay. I was trying to see how to make another one of those. Duplicate. Yes. Okay, now I figured that out, friends. Okay, so we have 5 centimeters and 5 centimeters. Okay, and then I want to make another rectangle. So I'm going to switch my color to green and make that a little bit smaller. So we have 1 centimeter and then 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Whoa, I'm going to have to make another side over here. So let's just erase that. So wait, let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, I need 1 more, and 15, and then 1, and then woo, all the way across, and there we go. So now I need to label those sides. So 1 centimeter, and we want to click those 3 dots and duplicate. So I have 1 centimeter over here, and 1 centimeter right here, and then my other one is 15 centimeters. And again, I'm going to click the 3 dots, duplicate, and change my side. Change my side. There we go. Okay, and now we need to figure out the area and the perimeter of each one. Okay, so I'm going to bring this box. Sorry, it just takes me longer to figure out these boxes than anything. Oh, I lost it. Okay. Oh, I feel like you guys are better with these boxes. Come on. All right. No. Okay. I'm going to use my pencil. So change that to blue. So my perimeter is going to be, we're going to add 5 plus 5 plus 3 is 3, and that equals 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 3 more is 13, plus 3 more is 16. All right, and I can say centimeters. We don't want to put square because I did that incorrectly on the last one. Area is the only time we use squared. So sorry, friends, yesterday. And the area would be length times width. Okay, so, or we can add up all of our squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have 15, and that is square. Oh, I started writing the whole thing square centimeters. Okay, or we could have done 5 times 3 equals 15, which is length times width. All right, let's do our other one. This one should be pretty easy for us. For my perimeter, I am adding 15 plus 15 plus 1 plus 1, and that equals, let's see, we have 30, 31, 32. Okay, and then my area would be, you could count our squares, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Square centimeters, or we could say length times width, which is 15 times 1 equals 15. Very good. All right, so today we're going to be talking about measuring area with composite units. Okay, so they're going to give us a unit over here. About 1 second. So let's say that I wasn't able to make all of my squares. So in the last lesson, we had the centimeter grid. So we had all of our squares and we knew each square was 1 square centimeter. So we could just use those squares to figure out our area. Well, sometimes they're going to ask you to figure out area and you're not going to be able to count the squares. Okay, but they are giving us a sample and showing us that there are 5. There would be 5 squares going down, and we would use the square inch units. And then they're telling us the length of this side over here, which is 8. So if we know that we are going to multiply length times width, we can figure out how many total squares there would be in this box if they were all in equal squares. And we would do that by taking 5 times 8 and figure out what that would equal. So we would have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. Sorry, my fingers. So that would equal 40 square units. Okay, so I'm going to move that box, if I can, down here. And then I'm going to type in, right here, I'm going to type in 40 and move that over there. Very good. Okay, and then here they're showing us that there would be 10 equal squares going across this way, which means that there would be 8 going this way. So essentially we are saying 8 times 10, and we want to know what that equals. And for that one, I can skip count by tens, correct, to get my answer. So I would skip count by tens 8 times. And that would be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So that would equal 80 square units. And I could add a text box and put in 80 down here. Okay. All right, so those are pretty easy if we just remember our length times width will give us our answer. Okay. On this last one, they want us to shade a composite unit to use to help to find the area. We don't have anything shaded. So I am actually going to create, I'm going to do half of this 4 and just create 2 units. Okay, so this essentially is, if I'm splitting this 4, kind of like we did in our other problems, into 2 and 2 in order to multiply and find out what the area of this is. So right now I essentially have 2 different rectangles. So if I want to figure out the top answer, I would do 2 times the 9, which equals 18. And down here, I would do 2 times 9, which equals 18. And then to figure out the area, I can add these 2 numbers together to get the area. So 18 plus 18 is, we've got 16, 36. Okay, so 36 square units. All right, so that would be our area for this. And why did I choose that composite unit? Well, I could say I can count by 2s easily. So I made the composite unit 2. So you want to make these problems as easy as you can for yourself. All right. And just make it as easy as possible. So if you can count by 5s really well, 2s really well, and 10s, which is what we've kind of practiced here, then those are good composite units to use. All right. Maybe you would have tried 9 times 4 and still would have gotten 36. But if skip counting by 4s is hard and it's easier to do by 2s, then you would want to use a composite unit of 2. All right, so have fun practicing using composite units today in math. Bye, friends.